Hey, what's going on, guys? Coin Junkie here, just killing some time. Found a few extra minutes this morning, so we're gonna try to attribute some stuff and then hopefully hit up a bank or two later on in the afternoon. Let's see if we can find anything good. Sorry to anybody, if anybody in chat, I am not yet there, but we're getting there, Just gonna go through some coins I have laying around, see if I can try to figure out whether or not I have some RPMs, any sort of varieties or errors laying around. Maybe attribute one or two. Give me a second, I'm trying to find my live chat. Sorry to anybody that's out there. There we go, there's that. Thank you for the thumbs up, much appreciated. What we're gonna look at today. So that's just some eye candy. That's I think some sort of a triple die on a 64 Kennedy. What's going on, Christopher? How are you? Thank you for dropping in. Just killing some time right now. Figured I'd try to clean up my desk a little bit. See if I have anything half decent laying around. Or something that we might be able to attribute. So we're gonna look at a few coins and then hopefully hit up a bank or two later on. Hey Breeze, what's going on? How are you? I hope you are doing well. Sorry I couldn't get the hangman going on big flips. I did not know the command, but I'll know it for next time. So start hangman. I don't see much here, so I don't know why I have this one pulled aside, but we're gonna inspect. Maybe a double eyelid. Let me check that out for a second. Get the right angle in there. Oh, hard to see. Hard to see. I'm kind of thinking no, but such is life. How's everybody doing today? I hope all is well. Kino Mine, hello, hello. Welcome. Let's see what else we got. How's everybody doing? Anybody else hunting anything? Anything new and exciting? Just here killing some time. Trying to see if I can attribute something, get something going. Yeah, exactly. Now I know, right? Alrighty, what do we got here? Oh, this one kind of might be something. Sorry guys, I'm taking a look under my loupe before I put it under the USB. I want to see if I can spot anything. And this one here is an RPM, but just not showing up very well. So you got top and bottom split, it looks like. But how would I get this to show up a little bit better is the question. Alrighty, how about if I shine a little extra light in there, would that help? Ish. Oh, horrible. This is brutal, guys. I need some better equipment. Because there's an RPM there. It's just very hard to see. I'm not sure how to make it show up a little bit better. Let's see. Maybe putting it on an angle. Does that help at all? Oh, don't hit it. Ish. Too much of an angle? Yeah, kind of, eh? Sorry, I hope I'm not making you guys dizzy, but unfortunately this is part of looking at coins under old technology. You got a USB that doesn't stay still. And a computer and the incorrect lighting and all that good stuff that works against you. Oh, that's not too shabby. You could kind of see it there. 1 second. Once I focus a little bit. Come on. You can do it. Oh, oh, oh. We're almost there, guys. We're getting there. We see a little something. So right now, what I'm noticing is this top split right here. So this is part of the second D. But I'm hoping I can get it to show up a little bit more clearly. So we're going to go in a little bit further. Alrighty. Does that help at all? Ish? Somewhat? Mr. Flip! What is going on, buddy? Junkie. Hey! How are you, good sir? I hope all is well, buddy. Thank you for dropping in. Always a pleasure to see you, guy. Mr. Storica, ¿qué pasa? How are you, sir? Add two moderators. I just whacked you with a wrench. I hope it didn't hurt too much, buddy. Feel free to post your link, man. I don't have one of those find me buttons yet. Do you want me to do mail today and then bill you? Yeah, we can start doing mail. Did you... Where did I get you? Right in the left eye? Yeah, we can do shipping. Did the second 99 proof set come in? Yeah, and honestly, USBs, unless you have really good technology, like something that shows up very clear, you can zoom in. The other thing is having a single source light that emits strongly enough and from one source is a big deal, so you cast the proper shadows in order to see splits, notching, separation, all that good stuff. But yeah, big flip, back of the head. But yeah, man, if the second proof set is in, we can definitely do the shipping, man. I'm dying to get those coins. I have I think it's 2 uncirculated 50D nickels coming. I got a few things from you and a few things from everybody. Son of a gun, I cannot get this to, like, look how horrible this is, guys. Under a loop, you can see everything. Right now, it's like, what are you showing us, junkie? There's nothing there. This is horrible. And I apologize to anybody I'm making dizzy. But check this out. I put this Kennedy under here, and it probably looked phenomenal. Oh, I don't know if phenomenal is the word, but it looks decent, right? I mean, that's not half bad there. Let's see what the focus does. Oh. I need like some sort of autofocus. Look at that. You know what I mean? Like, that's not too shabby. Hey, fill up the board. What is going on? Yeah, that waffle coin, 2005. I think it's Minnesota or something like that. Looking forward to that, absolutely. I think I also have a double-clipped nickel coming. I have the 250D low mint. I have the 99 sets, a couple piece dollars. Yeah, lots of goodies. Oh, boy. I can't wait, brother. And, yeah, whatever the shipping is, let me know, and we'll take care of that. I won't leave you hanging. Yeah, I can't wait. That's going to, honestly, like, bring a lot of new stuff for the auction. I think it's I believe that there are things people are looking for. So yeah, lots of great stuff on the way from you, good sir. Thank you very much for all you do, and I appreciate your help, my man. I mean, it goes a long way, and I appreciate it, you know? It's hard to find help, especially coming from US to Canada. I get it. You know, all the extra paperwork and all that. It's unfortunate because over here, through the service that I use, I don't have to do any of that. I type in your information, I create a label, and boom, I just send it out. So, yeah. Oh, there goes my screen. No! Baby, come back. Which proof sets, buddy? Are you talking about the 54 and 55? I don't know. That's up to you. I made you an offer. Let me know if that offer works or if you want to adjust it. Let me know what you're thinking. Look at that, guys. I think this one here is a triple die obverse for 64 Kennedy. Very, very strong doubling. I believe it was a roll of 90% quarters and a couple 40s. I can't remember how many I offered. Probably about between 5, maybe 5 and 10, plus the roll of 90% quarters. But like I said, you don't have to answer now, man. You think about it. Let me know what you want to do, and then we'll figure that one out. And if it doesn't work, feel zero pressure, dude. I mean, hey, I know you can sell them at auction, so I mean, no biggie. I mean, 54 and 55 still nice sets. They're not a 52 or 53, but still 54 or 55, right? I'm definitely missing both of those. I got the 52. I would love to get my hands on a 53 one day. But 54 and 55 are still within the reasonable price range. So, yeah. So how's everybody doing? Sorry, I'm looking for something to put under the scope here. Just give me a second. I'll just... Yeah, terrible. Hey, Mr. John Argent, what is going on? Do you guys want to see something cool? Give me a second. I don't know if you guys checked out my short, but there's a new Canadian toonie that just came out. It has a black rim, and it's the first time we've had that black rim coin, the toonie like that, the $2 coin. Give me a sec. Sorry guys, I kind of dished you for a second, but check this out. So in honoring the Queen's death and the Queen herself, there's a new black toonie that came out. So we call our $2 coin a toonie. And apparently everybody's having a hard time getting them, but I was fortunate enough where, check this out. I managed to score a box of them from the bank the other day. So I am fully loaded. Check this out. These are the new black rim toonies. How cool is that, guys? So super excited. That's been my biggest score in the last little bit of time. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with that one, but first time getting alrighty, what else do we got here? Anybody hunting rolls or doing anything exciting this morning? Nice to see everybody in chat. We got 13 people around. Uh-oh. Who do we got? Who do we got? Oh, Mikey. What are you eating, Mikey? What's for brunch? Or is it lunch yet? Yeah. Yeah, guys. I don't know what to do now. Got all excited. You guys are in chat now. Here's one. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of lammy this would be. Maybe you guys disagree with me, but I think this is a form of lamination on a fish scale. So a Canadian silver nickel. Let me see if I can get you guys focused in a little bit better. See what I mean? And look at that. It peels off with the lettering. There's a bit. Look at that. That's not a hit. It peels up with the metal, and you can see it going all the way to the edge there. and it kind of peels over towards the rim. So I'm not 100% sure how this is done or why it would split up like that, but still very cool in my eyes. I just need to figure out exactly what it is. Look at that. And look, it looks like the T wants to pop off with it, right? With the peeling of that metal there. Yeah, I like it. See how it goes all the way through that branch there and towards the rim? Right? It's almost like the coin itself, the blank itself wants to crack in half or something, or is like I said, peeling of sorts. Yeah, man. So what's new and exciting, guys? Sorry, I got all excited seeing so many people show up so quickly that I got all flustered. I did have a game plan. It was to go through some coins and try to attribute some stuff, but it's nice to see everybody in here. Thank you very much. Anything I can show you guys? Oh, here's one from Big Flip. This bad boy came from Mr. Flip. I don't know if you guys are into hobos, but this is a hobo nickel that is a modern, I guess, carving. One second. I don't know if Mr. Flip remembers these. Oh. I guess we gotta go a little bit higher. 1 second. Do you remember this one, Mr. Flip? Let's see if I can get this going under there. This is my modern... And that's what it says on the flip, so I don't know what that means. It's a buffalo, so obviously not modern, but I guess not one of those like original ones that used to get done by soldiers or whoever used to do the original hobo. Nice. Well, good luck, Mikey. I hope that works out for you, buddy. Initials? Where? I don't even have a date. Is there initials somewhere? One second. Hiya. On this side, what do we have? I don't see anything, buddy. I don't see anything as far as initials. I see the buffalo. Uh-huh. Is there anywhere specific I should be looking on the buffalo, good sir? Because I don't see anything anywhere. But it does have this, but this is your writing, right? It says modern hobo nickel. I know I got this from you for a fact. I just don't remember how long ago, but I think it was... I can't remember if you gave this away or if it was part of one of the bags or something along those lines. Ah, okay. Very cool. It's one of your local guys. Very cool. Nice. Well, he did a good job, man. I like the way this looks. It's a cool looking coin for sure. Yeah, I had a few minutes to kill. I'm trying to see if I can score some more of these black toonie rolls. Ah, gotcha. So some of them actually initial it. Well, this one does not, but very cool to know. I'll keep that in mind for sure. So we all excited? I believe Miss Silver Keys is going to be on tonight, so hopefully everybody can make it there. I'm gonna hopefully be there myself. Bring the usual, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have some silver. I'm debating on some slabs. Um, we'll have to see because I'm not totally prepared. I know you see me on YouTube right now, but it takes a lot more time than a few minutes on YouTube to figure out pricing for everything and get everything situated, right? And then I gotta play around with my USB to make sure that I could kinda or hopefully show off each lot properly, which is another task that I'm having. I feel like it hurts me though at auctions, right? Trying to dangle something like this in front of the. I mean, you can see that, but I don't know. I feel like people kind of like it when you have it all like laid out on a table and they can see it, and just instead of this shaky hand here trying to show you something. So we'll have to see. I'm gonna have to work something out. 1 second. Oh, this. See what I mean? It goes out of focus. It's just very tedious. It's a bit of a pain, to be honest. This guy has a bunch of legs. I don't even know what year that was, but I think it's only the, what is it, 37D for the three-legged. Alrighty. These are some of the coins I'm also thinking about putting like a lot together. I'm gonna do some buffaloes, a couple of the V nickels. But like I said, I feel like I'm kind of hurting myself by not having everything properly set up like some of the other channels. Like having like a little desk area where you're constantly showing what you got available, right? Because what I do is I tend to talk and show them quickly, but maybe that doesn't give people enough time to consider or look at what I'm selling. Let's see, what do we got here? Anything? Oh, somebody said Coin Junkie. 1 second. I got you, Mikey. Give me a second. Where's your message? There is a giant card show in Chicago that is sport and non-sport cards. I gotta go. It will be the first time going to Illinois. Well, happy Pokemon card hunting or tournaments or whatever you're involved in, Mr. Mikey. All the best to you and have a safe trip. You and your mama. Quinjon, we got $8,000 rental for almost 2 months for a Texas house and paid off $3,000 damage on the roof. Oh boy. Yeah, it's tough, man. I've been hitting. I had a few bills myself pop up. I had to get new tires on both my vehicles. I have a work vehicle and a like a family vehicle, which is my pickup truck. And what's this one? A 34. Anything special on a 34, guys? Anybody can help me out with that, or it's just the 34? Is he missing a feather? No, it's down there. 34 banged up. Yeah. Holy moly! What else do we got? What else can we throw under the cam here? Sturika, if people saw my setup and how to do this, I'd get laughed off of YouTube. My man, I have my iPad in front of my screen, and then I got my old USB plugged into my laptop, which is what you're seeing right now, which is what's on the screen. Trust me, I mean, I'm making do with what I got, and then I use my phone as a so I can look at chat. So trust me, man, I'm jumping through loops myself just to get myself situated, and it's done all right. I can't complain. I have been able to push some things. I have been able to sell some merch, but honestly, I think I can do so much better if I had a better setup. Maybe I'm wrong in that. Maybe it's just, people aren't buying right now, and that's fine. But I feel like it would help to have a better setup for sure. What do we got? What do we got? Where are you? I'm trying to see what else I can clean up off of here. What is this one? This is a 36 Buffy. Oh man. Let's see. How do we open this up? What? Why are you in a capsule? That's a 36 with a gouge through the head. Nothing crazy to mention. We'll flip it over. Alrighty. It's an S. Alrighty. Ooh, what's that? Through the A. Oh, more of a scratch, maybe a ding. I thought maybe it was like a bit of a mild lamination from the rim over, but no, I think it's more of a scratch or a ding. Alrighty. Alrighty. I don't know. Looks like a normal 36S. Yeah. Christopher Storica, my tech wouldn't look up a place in the 20th century. So yeah, that's what we got going on, guys. Just kind of killing a little bit of time. Gonna hopefully hit up a bank or two, see if I can score some more of those black toonies. Oh, okay. This is I think I've pulled this one out before. This is a strike through, and I'm calling this one my 1900D because it kind of looks like a 1900 there. When you take out the top part of the 6, I mean, you got to use your imagination a little bit, but so that's a minor strike through right there on an uncirculated coin. It is Unk. I pulled this out of an OBW roll. So very cool. What else do we got? I'm not sure if you guys have seen this one, but I believe this one here to be a strike through grease as well. And check this out. Almost all the detail on the border of the coin. 1 second. Let's see if I can get this situated a little bit nicer. Oh! Don't get all crazy on me. 1 second. So what you're gonna look at is the outside lettering. So the what do you call it? Come on. There we go. That's a little bit. So check this out, guys. So I'm assuming it's a strike through of sorts. And what we're looking at is In God We Trust, as it is missing, guys. Check that out. So you can kind of see it starting around the 0 in 1970. And then as we go around, check it out. Look, nothing, obliterated, 0, zilch, nada. Look at that. All of it gone. And then it gets... What is going on? 1 second, guys. I got to go see what's going on upstairs with my interweb. Let me just, I think I'm back, but just give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Are we back? I hope we're back. I think I lost you guys for a second. I'm not sure. It said reconnecting, not connected. But yeah, so check that out, guys. How cool. Hey, Mr. Frank, what's going on, buddy? So yeah, this is, I think, a 1970D. And only the outer... what's the word I'm looking for? Not lettering, not effigy. The devices. The outer devices, maybe, is what I'm thinking of. But check, oh, black screen. Yeah, the motto. So all of that is missing, guys. Check that out. How cool. Now, this is a circulated coin. I found it coin roll hunting, but still, it's something. It's a baby something. This is your reverse here. You got a little bit of softness right there around the UN, but the rest of it is in pretty nice condition. I mean, it's all there, full detail. Banged up because it is circulated. The only place I see a little bit of weakness is right there by the U in the in United. But yeah, all the rest of the model is gone. Look at that, boom. So I got ERT, and then everything else is bye-bye. So not bad, right? For a penny to find it coin roll hunting. Yeah, and it's a 1970D. I could just ever so slightly make out the D there. So I think that's kind of cool. And then we have, what else do we have to show you guys? Here's one that I have to attribute. This one's a 72D. And let's see if I can get in there. Let's see what this one looks like. Give you guys something to look at. Let's see, where is this doubled? So I don't see nothing there. Where are you? There you are. Alrighty. So yeah, do you guys see the U, the bottom of the R? So right there on the inside, a little bit here, a little bit on the outside of this T. I believe this to be a double die. See that thickness at the bottom of the S? But the biggest tell is that U right there. What do you guys think? You can also see a little bit in the we and that W. I know some people might get confused and think, mechanical doubling. But if it was mechanical doubling, the devices would still be, or the lettering would still be the same size. You would just have that shelf-like appearance. But this one here, I believe you see separation. You guys see that around the GOD? Yeah, I think so too, Frank. It's just that sometimes some DDOs kind of have that MD look, and a lot of people, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, well, what's the difference between that and like this mechanical doubling here? Well, totally different process, number one. But yeah, I get it. Visually, it has similarities. You think it's 004? Or do you know it's 004? Because I'll write 004, I'll take your word for it, buddy. I know you know your stuff. I mean, I'll have to look into it myself, but Wexler 004. Cool. 100%. Bang on. Well, thank you, sir. You know what? I think we could kind of see it a little bit in this 9, too. That extra thickness. See how it thins out here, but it gets thicker towards the bottom? Because that extra loop that sits in front. Yeah. So this is another coin roll hunting find. Not in spectacular shape, guys, but still, you know what I mean? It's a DDO, you know, something to find, something to pull out and pull aside. It gives us something to talk about right now. You know what I mean? It gives me my content for my channel, right? If you take a flashlight and shine around the edges, you can highlight. You know what? I've tried that. It does not work. At least for me, I haven't found a way to make that work, because I've tried flashlights. I've tried the light on my phone. I've turned off all the lights. I've tried creating like a little, like a dark box. I don't know what it's called, like a dark room, like a little area that just controls the light that I'm using within it. I have messed around with all kinds of little techniques to try to get a better viewing experience for you guys, because I'm trying to highlight these things so that you guys can see what I'm seeing. So under a loop, I see way more detail than what you guys see here. The only reason I use a USB is so that I can show you guys and I can live stream. But other than that, this is my baby right here. I look at everything through this. This is about a 60 times. And trust me, I mean, I get everything. I can see every little bit of detail. And this is how I confirm and attribute all my coins, because it's just the best way for me. Maybe one day, once I get better technology, I'll change that. Yeah, absolutely, my man. Here. Column. Do you want to see the beginning or so this is the last set of columns here. And then this is the front. Or the first column, column 1. Mr. Malcolm, what is going on, buddy? How are you? Pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. And thank you for dropping in. So that's a nice one, guys. Anybody else want to share anything? You guys find anything good? All right, let's see. What do we have here? Oh, okay. This one here, it's one of those toughies to show. Where are you? Give me a second, guys. I'm going to have to see what I can do about getting this one up on the right angle. 1 second. Let's see if we can get this to show up. So on this one, I think part of the RPM is this little rod right here that kind of comes in. You can see the top part. So I think this is like that part right there might be the swoop right here of the D. And then this little line here, I think, is the back part of the D. And I think there actually might be a little bit of a split up there. I'm not 100% sure. But I'll see if I can get a better angle on this. Oh, man. Tough. Yeah, it shows up there. Oh, man, this is... See what happens when you have shoddy equipment? It's hard to see the varieties. Who's ever going to find anything like this? That's why I love my loop. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? No. That, it helps to accentuate this little bottom bar that I think is part of the RPM. But I don't see that split I thought I saw up here. So it might be only this bottom part that I'm considering the RPM. We're going to have to look that up. 1 second, guys. Give me a sec. Uh-oh. Hopefully I have nothing too personal up in behind this screen. Nope. Doesn't look like it so far. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are we going to expose? Oh, yeah. I was looking up some prices for this. I have one of those Sonics. And I was hoping to see how much I can get for it. And so mine's a little bit different than those right there. But yeah, I have one of these. So I was trying to see if I can price that out properly for tonight's auction. I mean, I tried at a few of the other auctions. I didn't really get any interest. But such is life. You know, it's Christmas time. Not everybody, some people are tapped out, right? Okay. So this is one of the websites I like to use. This is coppercoins.com. The owner is Chuck Daughtry, an amazing human being with a wealth of knowledge and an awesome collection. So we'll go right here. And then we'll come over here. We'll put in 1959. We'll go to Denver. And then, where are you? Alrighty, so let's go to Mint Mark Varieties. Click. Alrighty. And then we start the search. Let's see if we can find out what we got. Alrighty. Actually, let me do a split screen. Let me see if I can figure this out. No. How do I do this? Oh yeah, you gotta exit. 1 second, guys. So I gotta hold down here. Then I go here. Then I gotta select this one. Alrighty. So for now, we'll close the screen. And we'll go over here. 1 second. Oh, take it easy. Take it easy. Let's not make a mess now. And let's see if we can find a RPM that has a little stick sticking out the bottom. And we'll see what happens. Ooh. So interesting. There are varieties that kind of resemble the one I have, which is just like a little bar sticking out, but mine is down here. So definitely not it, but we will continue the search. Next. What's next? Come on, you can do it. Sorry if I miss anybody in chat. Thank you very much for joining me. Like I said, just killing a little bit of time. I'm hoping to hit up a bank or two later on. Anybody that's expecting a package from me should be getting it soon. I believe I only have 3 packs that never made it out, and 2 of them are giveaways, one for Jeff C and one for Pammy Jones. And then Mr. Flip, he will let me know when he's ready for me to ship. So I do wallets for anybody interested. We're gonna head over to Silver Keys tonight. If you guys aren't following all the auctions, they're usually at Silver Keys, Big Flips. I believe it's Mama T's. And who would be the other? And I think that's it, guys. And then I try every now and then on my own, but that has nothing to do with the flea market people. That's just me trying to do my own thing. But yeah, check out Silver Keys. I believe she's on tonight. I think she already has a show started for tonight. And I will hope to be there. I can't promise. Sometimes work interferes with that. Ooh, that one was close to 25. And I haven't received the coins that I ordered yet, but I got some uncirculated 1909 VDBs on the way. I have them in, I ordered them in Unk Brown and Unk Red Brown. And you guys would be surprised how high how fast the price starts to jump up as soon as you start talking about red coins or even partially red. So hopefully I got a good enough deal where you guys can get a decent price as well, and we'll go from there. All right, I don't see it yet, guys, but we're looking for a little stick sticking out the bottom of the D. Yeah, my mission is to find some more of these black toonies that have been coming out. I know I have a bunch of buddies that want some, so I'm hoping that I can get enough to hand a few out. Definitely not it. Not it. Not it. And thank you to Mr. Chuck from coppercoins.com. I'm using his website, so I at least want to say thank you for providing us with these pictures and somewhere to attribute coins. It's the least I could do, right? I'm using his info. And for those that don't know, Chuck isn't just anybody. He's also recognized by Annex. So if he attributes a plate coin or anything like that, Annex will recognize his attributions. Come on, where are you? I know you're around here somewhere. There's got to be a sticky RPM. We're going to call it a sticky RPM. Stick. Oh, there's one, but it's on the wrong side. So this is what we're looking for, but just down here. Let's see what we got. Yeah. 52, nope. 53. I think I have a few of those 53s, but that's not what we're looking for. Oh, come on. This is the part that gets a little tedious, going through so many pictures, but it's the name of the game, right? This is what killing time is. Killing time. Okay, where are you? So 61, no. 62, no. 63, no. It's got a little bar on the inside, but nothing coming out of the bottom. Oh, looky here, looky here, looky here, look what I found. That looks pretty darn close. That looks pretty darn close. 1 second. Alrighty, so let's jump back over here. Oh. Alrighty, so now how do we get that to show up a little bit better for you guys? Give me a second. We are going to attempt to make this a little bit more noticeable. Alright, sorry if I made anybody dizzy. I don't mean to do that, but I am using rather, what's the word, rudimentary or like old technology. And my stuff wiggles and jiggles, but it don't fold. My money just wiggle. Oh, come on, show up for me, baby. Oh, that kind of works. I see a little ish. Okay, so now what are we looking for markers? What are we looking for markers? Oh man, this is not gonna work, is it? I'm gonna have to move back and forth. Well, here, this is the one right here. How does that line up? Alrighty. So, I guess we could start off with mint mark positioning, where it's just under the 9. The outside of the D lines up more or less with the bottom of the, what is that? The bottom of the 5, I believe. So that's the bottom of the 5 right there. Have a good one, Mr. Frank. All the best, brother. Always nice to see you. I know I don't have anything super exciting going on at the moment. Like I said, just trying to kill a little bit of time. So, we are just under the 9, and we're lining up with that outside of the 5. So far, I believe we are looking pretty good. And I just noticed that there's a little gouge right here beside that 9. And check this out. 1 second. Check this out. So we will go down. Booyah! I also have this little whatever this is, like little scratch, little gouge. So bang on, guys. I think we got a good one. We have a match. And that is always nice. Okay. Now the R, they're saying there's these 2 little scratches right here. And I think I see another little scratch right here off the T. Let's see if that works. Oh, you know what? It's going to be too far away on mine to look at. But I think I'm comfortable saying this is RPM 64. Alrighty. Let's see. Can we get a clearer picture? Alrighty. Let's see. We're going to have to turn it until we find the right angle where the light says, yes, here I am. I will allow you to see the scratches, which right now it's not doing. Come on. Yeah, I don't see those. But I have mint mark positioning and the gouge off of the 9. Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe. Oh, there's the one off the T. It's just hard to see. Okay. Okay. What? Where can I get? Oh, come on. There's the one off the T, I think. What if I dim this a little? Yep. And there's the one off the T. Oh, it disappeared again. You son of a gun. Why are you being like this, man? And this is why it takes forever to identify coins, guys. So hopefully everybody's getting a little bit of appreciation for what attributors do when they're attributing coins. So there's that one little scratch that I was thinking about off of the T, off the tip of the T. But I'm trying to see if I can notice the two little scratches within the R. It's just, it's being a bit of a hassle. Now I think, oh, I just had it. Come on. Right there. So I think I have one of those little scratches, and there might be a second one just underneath it. And what I'm talking about is those two little scratches right there, and then that one scratch coming off of the T right there. But we can always move on and see what else he has available. Okay. So we got this jumbo scratch right here coming off the C. We got two little guys here, a couple there. One coming off almost off the tip of the C with the lighter one on top. And then you got this little double action up here. You got a lot to go by. So let's see if we can find any of those. Like, I'm pretty happy with 64 because everything else seems to match up. But if we can get more of the fingerprint to show up, then why not? Because that's what we're looking up. This is the fingerprint that matches this variety to that specific attributed coin. This will tell me, yes, it was made by the same die. And there is some of that info. Right there. Check that out, guys. You can see it even without the focus. Yeah, look at that. The one from behind, the one coming off the tip of the C, the double that we talked about, and then the little guy off the E right there. So that's a definitive match in my eyes, and I'll show you exactly what we were looking for. So this is a known example by coppercoins.com, and what we're looking for when people say scratches, we don't mean physical scratches on the coin. These are scratches that exist on the die that make this coin or transfer the design to this blank. And when they do, those little scratches get filled in and they create these right here. An actual scratch would be grooved into the coin. These stick out of the coin. But look, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, okay? We'll go over this one. I hope I'm not boring anybody. I'm trying to be educational on my channel as well, so that's why I go through all this. To anybody that already knows, then God bless, you know what I mean? All the power to you. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. That means that that exact die made this coin as well. So there you go, guys. We got 1MM064 here. Very, very nice. So we got something done. We're getting there. We're getting there. What else do we got? I think I might cut it a little short today, guys. I'm getting a little hungry. I'm starting to wonder what's going on with this bank deal. Are they going to call me or not? See if I can find some more of those black tunies that are out and about. Oh, a little clip planchet there. Little baby clip. Sorry, I'm going to adjust, so I'm giving you guys a warning. Avert your eyes. My apologies. I'm not trying to be difficult and make people dizzy and whatnot. Like I said, I'm still using the wooden wheel here. Some old technology. Come on, baby. You can focus. Okay, let's get this split screen over. Where are you? You know what? We can do that. No, where'd you go? Where did you go? I need you. There we are. Sorry. I'm working on it, guys. Please don't hate me. Oh, that's kind of focused, isn't it? Ish. There we go. That's a little bit better. So it's a little baby rim clip right there. I don't know if we're going to see any Blakesley effect on this one. Probably not. I don't see much going on there. But still something, a little baby something. Yeah, there's the other side. This is the reverse, where you can still see a little bit of that rim clip. We'll check out for Blakesley, even though I don't think we'll see much of it. Can't say I do. That all looks the same to me. That's alright. Still a little something. It's a little baby clip on a 57 Canadian. Not too shabby. What else do we got? Alrighty. Here's another one. Oh, there's a little something there. And then another little something there. So this might be a minor double clip. So if that's there, would that be the Blakesley? I would say no, because that's more of on an angle. It's off to the side versus directly. Or is it directly? Let's see. I kind of feel like if it was directly across, it would kind of end up more over here. Where, you know what I mean? Like this clip over here is a little bit over. So I'm thinking maybe a double clip. But could that be a little bit of the Blakesley? Oh man, so that's straight down. I want to say no, because for me straight down is towards that, in between that N and I. What's this? Look, a little bit there. And then that's the other side. Interesting. Not a huge clip, but still a minor, potentially a double clip. If anybody wants a quick little tutorial, I guess, a little heads up of how clips are made, I can definitely draw you a crude little picture that will hopefully help. And if you wish to see better pictures, you can head over to Straight Clip, I think. It's got a little curve to it. That's a little bit bigger, but just wider, not necessarily deeper. Does that have any Blakesley? Maybe, yeah, a little bit right there. You can see a little bit of that flow outwards right here in this little general area right there. That's what I'm talking about. So I see that the rim doesn't just continue going straight around. It actually pushes outwards. You can see how the lines kind of tend to point towards the outside of the rim. Oh, so yeah, if you guys want to see better pictures of how clips are made, you can head over to Coins and Canada and look up clip planchets. They have a really nice little picture there that kind of makes it clear for you where all these clips come from. Straight clip, ragged clip, curved clip, double, triple clips, a little bit of everything. So this one here has that going for it. Looks like a bit of a straight clip, maybe a curved clip, just a mild curve. Yeah, it does have a little bit of a curve to it, doesn't it? And then if we go straight across, maybe a little, I don't see a whole lot of Blakesley there. I can see it on the other side a little bit, but not so much on this, on the obverse. That's all right. Thank you to everybody that showed up today. Like I said, not a whole lot going on. Just, yeah, that's a lot. That's all right. That should show some Blakesley, no? Yeah, there it is. Booyah. There's that little bit of Blakesley effect. So you see how the rim, instead of continuing and being all nice and finished like a finished edge, it kind of stops and flares out. That's what the Blakesley effect, the Blakesley effect is. Sorry, got a little tongue-tied there. So that's decent. That's on that 81 Canadian copper. So Canadian coins are copper until 96. for anybody interested. And no, they're not 100% copper, but they're close enough. They're 98, I believe. Our coins range from, I think it's 96 to 98%. Oh yeah, you can see a little bit of the Blakesley right there. And then straight across should be the, yeah, your clip planchet there. And another way you can tell your clip planchets, aside from the Blakesleys, guys, do you see how the metal flows outwards? See how the metal kind of swoops towards the clip itself? That to me is another indication of that this is legitimate and not just cut with a pair of pliers or something. You would see a rougher finish, but you also wouldn't have this like swooping on the ends of it, where the metal flows outwards. So I hope that little bit of information hopefully helps some of you. Alright, so that one can go away. We'll put that in the minor clip pile. What else do we got here? What? Ooh, what's that? Is that just a dark line there? Thought maybe a lamination, but no. So yeah, guys, check out Miss Silver Keys. Mr. Mark Thomas, what's going on, buddy? I owe you a tracking number. I'm not sure if I sent it already, but if I didn't, I do have tracking for you, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure your pack has gone out. I just got to give you a tracking number. So what do we got? Oh, right here. All right. So we have another clip planchet. Sorry for being a broken record. Just trying to get the word out there. If you guys look once again, guys, see how the metal flares out? You have like that swooping out towards the rim. That's one of the things I look for when I'm looking at clip planchets. Yeah, check that out. See what I mean? Very nice. So yeah, check out Silver Keys, guys. Miss Keys is awesome. She's part of the coin community, part of the pouring community. She likes to work together with Mama T, and she's been together with them and Big Flip for a long time. I'm kind of a newcomer. I mean, I've been around the coin community, you know, hopping around here and there. But I've just started selling with them, and hopefully we can count on your support. You know, come check out what we have, and hopefully you see something you like. So yeah. So let's see, any Blakesley effect on this one? Not really. Ish, maybe a little bit. Very mild. Yeah, that looks like a nice solid rim, you know. It doesn't have that push towards the outside. 1 second. So on this side, you can notice it a little bit. So you see how the edge of the rim is going up and then stops right here, between here and here, and then continues as a regular rim? Well, that's because there you go. There's your clip. Opposite of there, and then boom, you get that little bit of extra thickness, that little bit roll out towards the rim, and then it kind of stops this rim action right here and this general area right there. Mr. John Jacobs, how are you, good sir? Nice to see you. Yesterday I got a 1886 5-cent Canadian. Nice, very nice. Hey, I've seen people pay between $10 and $20 for some of those. So definitely a score at $3, buddy. Congratulations. That's very, very awesome. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on chat. I missed some things. So JJ is here. Mark Thomas, I believe I spoke to you and I said that I have tracking for you. Thank you for coming into my chat. Appreciate you. Reggie, hello. Mikey's still around. Awesome. Yeah, thanks, guys. I really appreciate it, man. It keeps me company. Here's a few other coins that I'm thinking about putting up for auction. I just got to determine pricing. I have some of the lower mintages. Wheaties. These are some that probably some of us are missing in our collection. and I'm hoping to flip these eventually. It's just parting with them, number one, and then number two, what's the right price? You know what I mean? So we got a 12S. We have a 14S. How nice if that was actually a D, right? And then we also have 11S. So the question is, do I sell them as a lot? Do I try to price them out individually? You know? These are all in that like fine to very fine, you know? Still a nice example. These are lower mintage years, so they should have a little bit of premium with them. Wow, guys, I appreciate you. 16 thumbs up and 9 people in chat. Very awesome. I do appreciate that, guys. That is so cool. Thank you very much for coming in. Another little sneak peek is I have stuff like this for anybody interested. I have a few of these Morgans that I'll probably start off, you know what I mean? I don't know, 30, 35 bucks. Still lots of detail. It's an O. So keep an eye out, guys. I also have hopefully some Benjis, hopefully some Walkers. Here, let me show you guys. What do we got here? So yeah, here's another little baggie of Walkers. So like I said, keep an eye on Silver Keys if you guys are interested in any constitutional. I also have varieties and errors that I'm going to be bringing up. We got 40%ers, we have 90%, we got a little bit of everything. Hopefully there's something for everybody. How about a Maple Leaf from Silver Seeker? He slabbed this himself. I don't know if he still has this where you can look these up. He was doing something like the big boys, where you can go and see up coins that he himself has slabbed. But I care about the fact that it's in the holder and it keeps the coin, you know what I mean, fresh. You want to call it fresh? Away from the elements, so it looks at, so it's protected. So yeah, lots of little goodies, guys. Lots of different stuff. If anybody's interested in RPMs, double dies, anything of a source, feel free. Let me know, man. I'm trying to find things that I know I love, and I assume others love it too. But you never know, right? You hate still coins, right? Yeah. Well, the thing is that these are notorious for milk spotting. I don't know if that happens long term or exposed to the air, but this one you can tell is really nice. And I think that the capsule helps with that. Plus, it keeps it away from being fondled or touched by you. You know what I mean? You accidentally thumb it or something. Yeah. Oh, here's one, you guys. I've showed this maybe once or twice, but I don't know if all of you guys have had a chance to see this one. This is my War Nickel, which I've had for some time. And it turns out to be a double die, guys. So let's see if I can get it to show up properly. I think we need to get in closer. One second, we'll see if we can show off my double die War Nickel. One second. Oh, right there. That's actually not half bad right there. So, check that out, guys. That right there is separation. Look at that. Look at the other side of that T right there. Look at the inside of this R. Now, this is what I'm talking about when people can get mistaken between mechanical doubling and actual true hub doubling. And I get it. It's similar, but it isn't. Because this portion of the R would be almost flat with the fields of the coin. Versus this is almost at par in the same height as the rest of the device or the rest of the lettering itself. And that's one of your biggest giveaways between true hub doubling and a mechanical doubling, which is also a little bit confusing because there's more than one type of mechanical doubling. I believe it's been said that, or at least I was told by some of the real numismatists that we have in the community, that there's four in general. One is the ejection doubling. One is some sort of a loose or tilted die. You have a double strike, and then you also have die deterioration doubling. So none of those are actual hub doubling. So not your real, what is considered legitimate double dies, but it gives the illusion, it has the look. So I thought that was pretty cool. And you know how long I've had this war nickel? Forever. And I've probably looked at it 2-3 times, and I have no idea how I missed it, but hey, I found it eventually. So I thought that was pretty cool. But that T, that's the money right there. That's where you see the most of it. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's the only war nickel that I have in my collection that has any sort of variety on it. And for anybody interested, it is on a Denver, and it is a 43, I think. Well, what year was that? I might be wrong. Sorry, give me one sec, guys. 44. So 44 Denver. If you guys have 44 Denver, check them out. You could potentially find this beauty here. Now, I have not been able to attribute it properly, so I don't know which specific double die it is, but if memory serves me well, I believe it might be the Kaneka. So Variety Vista number 3, DDO number 3, looks almost bang on. So visually, it looks exactly like mine for the most part. The one thing I don't see is a whole lot of markers, so nothing there to kind of tell me, yes, you know, these are the fingerprints that you need to match in order to verify that this is the same variety. Nice, Mark. In the 90s, what'd you pay? $5 a maple leaf? Holy moly, in the 90s. I wish I was stacking back then when you could see those lower prices. I mean, I don't know if they were lower in that specific frame of time, but man, the good old days when silver was almost given away. So for me, what I did was I had an opportunity when silver dropped to, I think it was like $12.50. So at that time, I bought probably the bulk of what I have. So I bought at 12, I think it was $12.50 an ounce with a 10% premium at the time. So I had to pay 10% more above the 12 and a half. I think it came out to, I can't remember, 13 and change or something like that. Hell yeah, $7. Oh man, wouldn't that be nice? Jeez, man, I don't know if we'll ever see 7. Now, I hope in the future one day we'll see 18 again, but that might be, you know, something of the past as well. We'll have to see what silver does. Heck yeah. A double, and now it's doubled from there. So if you buy a 7 and sold for 14, we're at, you can't buy an ounce of silver for less than $28. So you could have, I mean, whatever you have left over is now in the 28 range, right? Jeez, man, that's awesome. I'm excited myself at $13 an ounce, more or less average. Aside from some of the the coins that I paid a little extra for, that's not bad. I'm at a double up right now. Wow. Yeah, that's insane, man. That is just like wow. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever get to see those days again, but yeah, here's another one I have. I don't even know where this one came from. It's a cool looking coin for sure. But you see, look, already, I think that's milk spotting starting. It's because it wasn't in a coin, oh, sorry, in a silver seeker slab. But see, there's that gnarly spotting starting to show up. This side, not too bad. Hope, no, that has to be on the coin because these guys are pretty bad for the milking. It might be on the, no, here, can we shift this thing around? Hiya! I made it hit the bottom. Did it follow? Yeah, those are on the coin. So there's your notorious milking on Canadian silver. Gnarly. What can you do? Such is life. AG spot. Yeah, but nobody could buy a spot, Mr. JJ. I mean, if you do, it's in small amounts and not something you do on the regular. You know what I mean? So if that's where you were going, that you could pick it up for that much, not gonna happen. At least not in large quantities and not for very long. And down here, I think I saw a spot at 24, so I don't know how Kitco compares, or maybe that's the place I should be going to. But at Coin, what is it, Coinflation? Here, can we look it up? 1 second. So we go here, we go Coinflation. No, that's not what what? What the hell's going on here? Coinflation. Alrighty, so what do we got? Coinflation. Oh yeah, it went down. So it's saying we are at just under 24 bucks. Yeah, but how many? One or two? A handful? You know what I mean? It's not something you could regularly do, Mr. John Jacobs. That's not the normal way of things when purchasing silver. Everybody's paying a little bit of a premium. Even if you can find small amounts. Yeah, I can go on eBay and sometimes score silver under spot. But it doesn't make it the market, right? Because I'll tell you right now, I don't have a single place I can go to right now and buy spot silver. I might be able to hunt down one or two pawn shops that might let go of whatever they have at spot. Definitely not something you can do on the regular, though. A roll of 90 Kennedys for 18. Yeah, that's an awesome price, I would say, because I've seen them go up for 20 and more, right? Well, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I sold you a roll for, I think it was what, 180, 190, yeah. But that's still not spot, right? I mean, now you're doing a little bit better, maybe because prices have gone up since then. I know I sold a couple of these Canadian Goose dollars for like 14 bucks. And right now spot is 14, so spot plus premium is above that, right? And now these, in my eyes, are at least an $18 coin. And I hope you enjoy those, buddy. It's always nice when people buy something and then prices go up. You know what I mean? Like, this is the only time you can spend money and hopefully actually make something back, or at least break even, or hold on to your money. Where else can you do that? You go buy a car, you go buy a house, you go buy, well, maybe not a house, they go up in value, but you know, you buy stuff and it automatically decreases in value. You spend on gold and silver, usually you can get at least your money back. Depending when you buy, obviously. I don't know. I don't like channels that only talk about predictions on silver. Well, there is no, I mean, people can say whatever they want. It's just an opinion, right, Mikey? I mean, just look at the charts. All you have to do is look up a chart for the last 100 years. What has silver done? And then that will give you all the information that they're probably trying to spew on you, right? My personal belief and opinion is that, you know what I mean, silver has spent more time at a lower price than it has a larger price. But now we got to take into consideration demand and what's going on in the world. But that's going to temporarily affect things, not necessarily long term. Or maybe it will. Maybe there is a macro effect to all of this, right? 80%. Nice, Mark. That's always a good place to be, right? Especially when you make a purchase. I mean, technically, up yesterday it was up to 24, so you were slightly above, right? And that's always nice, right? But you go to buy 90%, there's a premium to that, guys. You can't go walk into a coin store or a PM store and just say, or even APMEX, JM Bullion, whatever. Look it up. And like I said, I get it. Some of us get deals from every now and then, but that's not the norm, is what I'm saying. That doesn't, one deal here and there doesn't make the market. No, it's nothing about being annoying. You're allowed to have your own opinion, Mikey. Even if you're not joking. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna bash you for it. Everybody's allowed to believe whatever they want. Like I said, Mr. John Jacobs scored a fish scale for nothing, in my personal opinion. But I wouldn't pay 15, 20 bucks like some people out there. Why? That's something down here is usually like slightly above spot, right? Like you're usually paying a buck or two. I believe they're sterling silver. They're worth roughly about $2 maybe in silver melt. I'm not sure what the price is at the moment. Right? Wow, guys, we've been on here. I've been yip yapping for 82 minutes. Very cool. You know what? Salivate Metal is a channel I like to, because what I do is I take everybody's info, Silver Seekers, Salivate Metal, Spectacular, all these guys, and you take, what's the saying? You take it with a grain of salt. This way, if anything they say or anything you're thinking about is wrong, it's not as salty, right? You gotta know your risk tolerance and how much you're willing to kind of take a chance on. I mean, it was Salivate Metal, I believe, that was saying that spot was supposed to be up for last year, and that didn't necessarily work out per se. I think he has another prediction that, for 2023 things are going to go up, and that I kind of see simply because of what's going on in Ukraine. All this war stuff. They're there's not a lot going in and out of the countries. They're stocking up their copper, so I think copper is probably going to go up in price. And check this out, just as an example, 1 Canadian penny is worth 2.5 cents US. So convert that to Canadian, that's about 3 cents for every 1 cent in copper value for Canadian cents. Yeah, there's a lot of people that believe that silver should go up to 100. I don't know what it should or shouldn't do. All I'm doing is reacting to what's happening and what has happened for the last X amount of years, right? And like I said, if things don't work out, you should be in a position where it might suck, but it shouldn't ruin you, right? And if it does, then maybe you put your eggs all in one basket and you need to be a little bit more careful. But to each their own, right? I'm not here to tell you what to do with your own money. As an example, just because we've been talking about it, I mean, Mark bought at $7 an ounce. I'm sure even if it goes down to 18, he'll still be happy because he's still above that $7 mark. There's nothing wrong with that, right? He has a little bit of flexibility in the market. So depending how you're positioned is how you'll inevitably feel, a little bit worse or better, depending on what's happening with spot. I'm sure all of us are kind of happy at the moment to see $24 hit it almost 24 because it just dropped. But here, this will give you the melt on Canadian coins. So yeah, we're just under, look at that. So 1 Canadian dollar melt is about $14 at 23.83 spot. So at $14 plus a little bit of a premium, I mean, I don't personally see myself as say, I'm bidding these out at 18 bucks. What's wrong with that? That's roughly what you're gonna pay if you go to a coin shop. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mark. Well, hopefully you find an opportunity to get back in the game and have that flexibility of highs and lows, and you're just gonna stack for weight, right? And that's what the silver is there for. I'm going, well, I don't want to say anything, but I'm selling some stuff. I need a little bit of cash myself, and there it is. It's doing its job. And you will, brother. I mean, you will. You absolutely will. Just take your time. Don't rush into anything. I mean, you do what you want, obviously. I'm just here, some guy on YouTube. You don't have to listen to me. But I honestly wish you all the best, man. I hope you get your stack back. I know that I would like to become a bigger stacker. I'd like to get a little bit more in my holdings. But that being said, I'm not gonna just buy, right? I have certain numbers that I'm hoping for, that I'm waiting for, that we'll have to wait and see. And if they don't ever become achievable, then I'll have to deal with whatever market becomes available. And I'll have to learn how to maneuver around that if I choose to play with precious metals. But that right there gives you a spot idea on what Canadian silver is going for. So if you guys aren't familiar with Coinflation, I think it's a nice website to check out for pricing on stuff. This way you have a rough idea of what you're investing in, what you're purchasing. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, it did its job, right? You went from 400 to 1200. And you needed you needed those funds, and there they were. And hopefully one day when things get a little bit better for you, you'll have another opportunity. Like I just missed out on the $18 when we dropped down to 18. I was so gun-ho, man. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go try to pick up 100 ounces of constitutional or whatever. It just didn't work out. It did not work out. Work got in the way, family got in the way, and I missed my opportunity, and now we're sitting at $24 an ounce ish. So I would have been up $5 an ounce on every ounce that I bought. But I missed that opportunity. Now will it happen again? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Things are getting a little tight right now. A lot going on in the world, right? So I can't complain right now. I'll work with what I got, and if my opportunity ever presents itself, then I'll jump back in. But I also hear that it's getting a little bit tougher for you guys in the US to get some silver. I know some of you still can, and for now, hey, all the power to you. You get what you can. But with the amount of new technology and everything that's going on, and silver becoming more of that industrial metal that, is needed for all the new technology and stuff, the cars, the batteries, this and that. Yeah. Yeah, I have a little bit of gold, but nothing major. Here, I'll share it with you guys. Like this little guy here, once upon a time, I did a GAW over at, I think it was the Durbins, Joe Durbin. And my name came up on the comment picker, and I won this little baby panda, little baby chunk of gold here. This one here I got from Mr. Silver Seeker. It was one of his donation. I think it was like a $50 donation tier, and it came with this and a little bit of silver, I believe. And then Miss Keys, she had a little giveaway, and she has this heavily gold electroplated mini coin. So apparently it has a heavy coating of gold. So I don't know if it's worthwhile melting or not. I don't know what the base metal is, but a little tiny bit of gold that I have in my collection. I've been collecting since 2014. I've won a 99 1/10 gold eagle from Robin Hood Coins, and it was my first giveaway win. Well, congrats, buddy. There's nothing wrong with that. A little gold. Here's one that might make a few people jealous. I found this bad boy, this beautiful gold coin, in a penny roll. And this is an 1898 5 ruble from, I think it's Russia. So yeah, right there. Can you guys? Oh, sorry. Yeah, 1898. And I bloody found this in a penny roll. Imagine that. And this is about 3 to 4 grams of gold. How cool is that, guys, eh? I know, and I get it, guys. Not everybody's going to believe me, and that's okay. You know what I mean? I mean, I have no reason to lie to you. But that being said, it's hard to believe. I mean, if anybody told me that story, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? I don't know about that one. But you never know, right? So here is my story. I mean, if you guys choose to believe it, great. If not, not. I mean, nothing I can do about the truth, right? I can't change it. It doesn't stop being true because people don't believe me. But this is probably one of the coolest finds. It's the first time I ever found gold searching rolls. And yes, Mikey, it wasn't a Canadian roll. It was a hand wrap roll, so it wasn't one of these like tight wrapped rolls like this. It was one of the ones that you stuff yourself at home, like one of these guys, like one of the ones that you use like that. And for a penny, right? That's probably the cheapest gold on the face of this planet, unless you're stealing it, right? For a penny, there's nothing wrong with that. So I was super. At first, I thought it was like bronze or copper, right? And then I started looking it up, and I'm like, holy cow, I found gold. Yeah, very cool, guys. Well, I'm just a heads up. I'm going to let you guys go in a few minutes. Not because I want to, but I have some banks to hit up and hopefully score some more of these black toonie rolls. And I don't know how many of you guys have seen this, so I'll show it again. In Canada, the newest toonie, or $2 coin, they came out with this, which is a black rimmed toonie honoring the Queen and her passing. And I'm hoping to score a bunch of these. I did get one box so far, but I have a lot of people, a lot of buddies out there that would love to have a few of these. So I'm a collector myself, so the box that I have right now will probably stay in my collection. But I'm hoping to score some more that I can hopefully hand out. So if anybody's interested in a black rimmed toonie or $2 Canadian coin, yeah, this is what they look like, man. I scored a bunch of them, yeah. How cool is that? The first time they've done something like that. Right? Who's Hudson? Hudson found a Mexican gold coin. Really? So I'm not the only one finding gold out there. Like real gold or those gold-plated ones? Because mine is not gold-plated. Mine's an actual gold coin. I see a lot of those gold-plated ones, but this is real gold right here. There's no electroplating. There's no dipping or nothing. This is an actual gold coin. Hudson from Pa Spirit. Is Hudson his boy? Is that the name of his son? Very cool and good for him. I hope he finds a ton more, man. I know it's pretty much not impossible because obviously we found some, but it's definitely hard to do, so good for him. Grandson. Well, right on, man. What an awesome find for a young man. That would get anybody excited, and I think something like that will last forever and really continue his coin collecting. Man, he's going to remember that day. Like, I found gold. I know I do. I mean, I'm not a little guy, but I still get excited for this stuff. I mean, geez Louise. I mean, not too many people can say that, right? Oh, okay, he's a teenager now. Well, good for him, man. All the power to him. Here, what else? So I am gonna let you guys be shortly. 1 second. What is this? Oh yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it for showing stuff. I think. But check me out, guys. I'm gonna try to continue the shorts and making videos and stuff like that. I came out with the one when I found that box of black rim toonies. So that was a pretty cool score. Like I said, we're gonna be at Silver Keys tonight, so come check us out if you're interested in buying anything. Me specifically, I'm into varieties, errors, and also precious metals. So you're gonna see a little bit of that if I come up tonight. We also have what else? We have Big Flip. He's been helping us out a lot with the auctions. I know he's giving me quite a hand on his channel on Saturday nights. He's been doing it so far. Whether or not he continues doing that, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you guys are all familiar with Mama T. They host, I think, twice, maybe 3 times a week. So there's always something out there for everybody. I hope you guys appreciate the content that I'm supplying you guys with. The conversation is something I enjoy, and hopefully something that you guys enjoy as well. What else do we got? And yeah, man, just keep an eye out for us. Hopefully we're bringing what you guys like to the table. Maybe one day I'll let go of this one. I'm still enjoying it. So just a little teaser before we go. I think I saw Durban sell one of these for like $100, just over. But this one is beautiful, guys. No zinc splits. It's all beautiful and just wow. You know what I mean? Very nice double die. Alright, guys. I think I'll cut it quick because I'm kind of running out of things to say. But thank you very much, as always, for joining me today. Killing a little bit of time. Chit-chatting here and there. Always a pleasure. Like I said, Miss Keys will be on tonight. I don't know if anybody threw that out there. Yes, Mr. Phillip, thank you very much for joining us. I really do appreciate that. All the best to you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see everybody tonight, hopefully, or in one of the other chats. And yeah, that's it for now, man. Have a good one, and all the best, guys. Have a wonderful day. Be safe. Bye-bye.